Welcome back to Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, and today we're going to be playing Death Chamber. Hey, Mission 1, find the 3 gate keys. You know, I promise to you guys that I am not starting with these keys right away on purpose. This is really just what's happening. But you know, sometimes it'll look like that's what you need to get these A-rings. Because this level is tough. There's no way around it. If you're good at movement, you can get around quickly, but still, there's only so much you can do in this level. Whoops, I activated a hint. That's unfortunate, especially since I don't know what it means. Okay, it's always good to check off some of these outlandish rooms. Okay, so guess let's head on over here and just keep running through the level. Not really much else you can do, unfortunately. Still no blip on the radar, but that should be a free piece. That's crazy. That's crazy lucky, but we'll take it. So, main strategy for this level is just keep running through the chambers, I guess. I don't know. That's really all I have to say. It's tricky, but I guess this is where that hint was leading me to. Did not get to give any tips. I was too busy being flabbergasted over those pieces. That was actual first try. Mission 2, collect 100 rings. So this mission is actually pretty tricky for 100 rings, because we have a very specific route that we're going to be taking. Because there's one room in this level that has tons and tons of hidden rings that I assume you don't know about, because it is quite devious what they've done to us here. Using this room isn't necessary for the A rank, but it sure does help. So once we get into here, we're going to jump through this painting. We're going to dig through the ground until this ghost is dead, because we don't want him bothering us. And then you're going to use the button to cycle through all your actions until you can activate the sunglasses. And you're going to do that on each of these 4 pillars. And that should net us a total of 40 rings. Alright, perfect. And then once you do that, go back through this, and then continue on the same path that we were on before. Don't get hit by those guys. Then we'll end up here, where we have this energy shield. Which is great, because then we end up here in the middle. We can jump down here for some extra rings. They're down here in the pond. Alright, perfect. And then let's head up here, back into this main room. And we should be able to get the rest of them on the ground in here. Alright. Going behind here, there's 10 rings on this statue. 3 more there, and 3 more there. And that's all we need. Mission 3, find the lost Chow. Now this one's interesting. Like everything else you'd expect in Death Chamber, it is difficult. This is probably, at least for me, the hardest find the Chow in the entire game. Not because of knowing where to go, but just by the sheer difficulty of getting to the Chow. This was a pain to figure out how to do the first time. So you're going to want to use the Mystic Melody here in the main room, and keep track of that underwater door, because we're going to need to run straight back to that after we open it with the switch over here. So, luckily we have the air necklace, we don't have to worry about dying, but we have to be very quick to get back to this door. So, I recommend trying to take as straight of a line as possible to to the door, because if you know anything about geometry, then the quickest way to a spot is in a straight line. So we didn't get it there. That's alright, we can try again. I believe you get about one error before you have to restart the level. So let's approach it from this side this time. Okay, start swimming over. Hopefully this time we get there at a little better time. Yes, sir. Don't need to hit that switch. And then we swim through here. Okay, beware of the ghosts. Now this part can be a little confusing, but once you get into this room, you're going to want to go straight up through that gap right there. And then you want to come to this layer because there's a switch. Then you want to fly all the way back out and start climbing onto this layer, because then we need to get inside this door to get to our Chow.
I found him.
And there it is.
This is perfect.
This one might take a few tries. That last section and that first section are both quite difficult. Mission 4. Find the keys within 5 minutes. So, if you watched the first mission, you know I did it in about 1.5 minutes, which is ludicrous. So I assume that while I'm playing through here, I'll be able to give more tips about how I actually like to go about finding these things in this place. So if they're in this room, what's nice is you can kind of fly around in a circle to kind of gauge about where you think it is. So it has to be around here for me because of when it went green, but I'm not sure where. So going down leads me to believe that it is elevated. But yeah, which kind of triangulates me to right here, where this piece is hidden. Perfect. So now, it's hard to give you tips about where to go far away, because every time you go through one of these paintings, it teleports you to a part of the map. So it looks like you just went behind a wall, but you're actually completely different. That's so sad. I keep activating hints by accident while trying to fight enemies. But anyway, I think it is. It's not here. That means there must be something back here. Here, it's not over here. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Is it under here? It is under here. I get it. A treasure you can't open because it's underwater. Clever. But the hints can help. Like, it was kind of leading me towards those areas where I might have spent time going above looking for it and wasting a bunch of time. So if you think you're good at utilizing the hints, don't be afraid to use them. They can be helpful. But if you're not good at analyzing them, then definitely just steer away from them. But they can be a good tool. Whoops. Okay, so we got 2 pieces fairly quickly. So now, my general path is I would like to head over to the green chamber, because I believe that that is probably the most likely place for there to be an emerald piece. But I would also recommend that every time you get to one of these paintings, jump through it really quick just to see if the emerald happens to be in that room, because really the only way to know is to just go check. And as annoying as that is. Oh, okay, this is looking good, because some of these paintings actually do just put you behind a wall. So yep, we're in the room, we see the emerald piece, and now we just have to go get it somehow. Perfect.
I found him.
So yeah, just keep cycling through the different chambers, enter every small room you see, and with a little luck, eventually you'll get this A.
Yeah, this is perfect.
Finally, mission 5, clear hard mode. So what we're going to do, we're going to grab one of these rings right here, then we're going to immediately dart off left. We're going to try to not immediately die. Oh, that's so tragic, we lost our ring. But, it's alright. Maybe. But then we're just going to keep heading through these chambers, and we're going to pick up this ring, and then we're going to head through this painting right here.
It's closer.
Because first off, what we have to do is A, get rid of the ghost. And then get rid of this guy. Then you see once we activate that, these metal crates will undo. Then we can activate this one in the middle, which is what we'll use to get that. So we need to fly from there directly to the middle, dig, and we get the key. Alright, it's a little tricky, but you'll get it. So then we need to get out of here. And we need to come back from which we came. So head over to the red side, because this is the quickest way back to the center. Because if you remember where we went for the lost Chow, that's where we're going right now, because that's where the final two pieces are located. Okay. Man, these enemies are brutal. Still made it though. Okay, perfect. Made it to the Mystic Melody. Okay, so once again, we have this pretty difficult swim to do. So good luck. Once we've done this, hopefully the hard part's over. So I recommend swinging around and then popping it as you go this way. And then immediately just start swimming as close to the center as you possibly can. So hopefully minimize the distance that we travel on our way to this gate. And then once we get in here, we do want to pop it this time, because there is a gate over here now that we need to make it under. Okay, perfect. So we succeeded in that regard. And now we're going to fly up to where we got the Chow before. And we're going to go up to the very top. Alright, then we're going to hit this switch. And then we're going to fly back down to this lever. Then we're going to immediately fly back into the water, go straight down, and right here is the key. And then the last one, simply put, is just right here. So collect that, you've got your A rank.
Yeah, this is perfect.
Thank you everyone for watching my A rank guide on Death Chamber. I know I made this one probably look much easier than it was, because honestly my RNG was crazy. But hopefully I showed off that you kind of just have to keep moving through all the chambers and go through every little secret painting you can, because those rooms are really far off on the map. So even though you think you might be near a piece you just found, so you want to go far away, those rooms actually are far away, so it's very worth checking them. So thank you all for watching, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.